An OnlyFans star discovers her father is a subscriber. Hottest daddy user was my dad. Wow. It's a dirty daddy disaster. Family ties nearly unraveled for an OnlyFans star named London when she realized her father had subscribed to her channel and had been faithfully watching her saucy content on a monthly basis. Me, realizing the hottest daddy user was my dad getting all my content on my OnlyFans every month, said London from San Diego, California, in the captions of her now viral TikTok testimonial. Real story, she titled the eye popping post, which has raked in more than 85,000 views and more than 300 comments from concerned critics. Bruh, this has to be a crime. Ain't no way, inked one perturbed commentator. Do you continue to talk to your dad after finding something like that out? Another questioned. Let's see. Other virtual evaluators bashed the woman's unnamed father. You know what's horrible? A lot of men do not touch their kids, but fantasize about it, asserted a viewer. That is sick AF. I'm so sorry, girl. I can't imagine how you just feel, said another. Let's see. Let's do that. Turn off the volume. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. So one observer wrote, I hope you guys don't live under the same roof, to which London replied, what if we do, and punctuated the remark with the skull emoji, whatever that means. But a small faction of her less judgmental followers countered the dad comments with praise, applauding the woman's dad for supporting his daughter's online business venture. Does that mean he is a good or bad dad? Sounds supportive to me, said a daddy defender. We love a supportive father, chimed another, using several hand clap emojis to emphasize their excitement. London did not immediately respond to the post request for comment, and in January, an OnlyFans model known as Carla Ramirez published a viral video shaming her anonymous father for not only subscribing to her profile, but also offering to pay her money to play with herself on camera, which is, crazy, right? Now, feel free to give your thoughts on this situation. It seems pretty odd, right? But the reason why I also wanted to talk about this is not really the whole like dad daughter situation. It's like the business model of OnlyFans, right? The business model of OnlyFans is something that a lot of people can actually learn from, right? And what I mean by this is that this is one of the best ways to make money, period. Why do I say that? It's because with OnlyFans or a membership site or something that deals with like recurring revenue, you're able to consistently get money every single month. And it's a lot cheaper for you to maintain your customers or also to just get new customers. Like it's just cheaper. Because if you have to pay, right, to continuously get more customers, like in terms of like marketing, guess what? That's going to be a pretty big burden. That's going to increase your cost of acquisition of getting more customers, and it's just going to be harder on you. So for anyone who's actually wanting to start their like own business or do some sort of way of making money, something that is like a monthly membership is actually a really nice way of doing it because you only need a certain amount of people subscribed to your content or to your site, and you would be able to make a good amount of money from that, right? Like you could end up, making as low as, depending on the membership, $25 a month, $50 a month, whatever the monthly membership is, all the way up to a few $100,000 a month, a few $1 million a month, right? Like it ranges that much. But the main aspect is that once you build a customer base using a recurring revenue model, you are able to pretty much be thinking that that money isn't just going to just stop, right? Like as long as you're putting more stuff into it and you are still keeping the same amount of like followers or whatever social media thing, you are able to consistently bring in a good amount of money every single month. And another thing to really think about, it also means that you are not reliant on one stream of income or one client. I should be more specific, right? Because here's the thing, right? A lot of people don't understand this. But let's say, for example, that you are working like a sales job, right? Well, you're working a sales job, you are relying on getting a new sale all the time, right? You do not get paid until you get another sale, right? And you always have to go and get another sale, cold call, market, all that kind of stuff, right? But if you have a recurring model, you only have to sell a person once and you collect money monthly, right? Which is a lot better model. This is why you see Netflix, Disney Plus, Apple, YouTube, all these different companies moving more and more and more to a membership based model. And it's perfectly understandable because I mean, think about it. If you knew that you could constantly, every single month, roughly make about the same amount of money, right? And you don't have to rely on a single person for like a big amount of money because you're just consistently getting more and more money. That's an amazing thing, right? Because it frees you up. Like it gives you a lot more freedom, a lot more financial freedom. Like this is the same reason as to why dividend stocks tend to do so well, or like why people like dividend stocks so much, or even why people like real estate so much in terms of renting out their properties. It's because of the recurring revenue stream. It's a very consistent model, right? If you knew that you can make $4,000 a month every single month, wouldn't you do that? If you knew that you can make $10,000 a month every single month, wouldn't you do that? Like that's the thing that you got to understand, and that's one of the reasons why people who end up doing OnlyFans, if they end up are actually good at marketing, could end up making a large amount of money. Now, I'm not suggesting people go down the route of doing like an OnlyFans, right? But what I am suggesting people to do is think of ways of getting an income stream that is recurring, right? Because you want to be able to consistently get money every single month where you're not reliant on one person or one business or one stream, right? It just makes it a little bit safer for yourself. And that's something just to really think about, right? And like in terms of the business model, OnlyFans, a subscription based website, is an amazing option. By the way, if you want to learn how to get out of debt, go to 40inbox.com.